Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll be trying to get 1,000,000 in 1 hour on the donutsmp. And yeah, some rules I want to point out before we start. I have a lot of crate keys, but I'm not going to use them. I have a lot of shards, but I'm not going to use them. And the goal today is just to get 1,000,000. And to do that, we have 3 different methods that we will test out. And so stick around to find out those methods. So the first thing we're gonna want to, alright, so the first thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to punch some wood in the nether. We need, I think, around, I think 2 logs are good. And then we're just gonna want to craft a hoe, and we're actually going to mine shroom lights. Now the reason for this is that shroom lights, if you look in orders, are actually worth a lot. They're around the same worth as diamonds, so except these are everywhere, so it's a really fast money making method, and we're going to be doing this for the first 20 minutes. And each section will be broken to 20 minutes, and when this reaches 20 minutes again, the 1 hour will be up. So what we're gonna want to do right now is just mine some of these shrooms. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to do /orders, and we're gonna sell this shroom. And what we're gonna want to do is our next goal is what we're gonna do is we're gonna want to go to diamond. I'm gonna want to buy 2 diamonds, and then we're gonna craft a diamond hoe. The reason for this is that it's much more faster to get shrooms, so that's why we're gonna. Wow, we've made it into a new biome. Wow, this is new. I've never seen this before in my entire time I've played Minecraft. Alright, so we have gotten our first stack, and we're just gonna see how much this sells on orders. So we're about halfway done with our first 20 minute interval, and we've gotten already $100,000. So that's great, I'd say, and we're gonna try to get our second stack. Alright, we have our second stack. I'm gonna sell this on orders, and let's see how much money we make. So now we have almost a quarter of we're almost a quarter of the way done. Speaking of quarter, we are less than a quarter of the way to beating my friend Breadmite in a subscriber race to 5,000 subscribers. We are losing so badly that I had to ask my friend to do it for me, and it turns out that he had a Roblox channel, and like it's a completely useless subscriber race unless I actually do something about it. So please subscribe if you like these videos, or you want more methods like these. Please consider subscribing. It helps out a ton, and I really want to win this subscriber race, or else this happens. Alright, back to the video. I'd say we need to do a little bit more of this for another 5 minutes, and then we will start our next method. Alright, I think that'll just be time, and if we just do orders shroom, and we'll just sell this for some extra money. Alright, so I think this method has roughly given us a third of what we need, and it's time for our next money making method. But first, let's just sell this on auction. So wow, okay, why is that actually so much? Probably not gonna be bought, but you know, that would make the money making method make 350k. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is we're gonna want a random teleport. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to find a Fortune 3 pickaxe. So we're gonna buy this for 50k, and then we're gonna want to try to find a cave. So let's try to find a cave. Okay, there we go. We found a cave. What is this? So we're just gonna want to find a cave. So hopefully this leads to a cave. So this is like. Bro, how many head hitters can this thing have, bro? Oh my. Alright, we found a cave. So the next thing. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna hunt for some redstone. Alright, so when you've gotten your redstone, we're gonna wanna make them into redstone blocks, and check how much redstone blocks sell for. We're around 18k, but we're on a time crunch, so we're gonna sell for 17k, and we're just gonna sell these redstone blocks. Oh wow, what is this? What in the world? Yo, wait. So the next method that we're going to do requires using the /shop command and selling items like these on orders, and that makes a bit of profit. So there are 3 items that we can choose from. So first one we're going to see if totems are profitable. Let's see. This is sells for 2,500. Okay, so this just sells for the exact same amount I bought it for. Totems are not profitable. We can check quartz. So if we could go to quartz and if we buy 4 and then we make it to a block. Let's see if the quartz orders are good, because a lot of people use this for stashes, making them very useful. Yeah, so 76, that's around 16, so that is a profit. Alright, so okay, smooth. Alright, so I guess quartz isn't profitable anymore. Alright. And then the final one is we check shulker, and shulkers are worth 800, so okay, 996. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna want to RTP, and we're gonna set up a little camp. Alright, and now we're just going to sell the junk items, and we're gonna do /shop, and we're just gonna buy a bunch of shulkers and then just sell them and make a bit of profit. We have 8 minutes to get 100,000. I think that this method will not work, so we're actually going to go back to the other method. Let's check if we actually... That's not enough. That's not enough. We need more. We need more. We need more. We have 3 minutes to get more. Okay. 63. Okay. 64. Please, someone, please, please. Yes! Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, I have officially gotten $1 million in the donutsmp in 1 hour. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. If you do, I will share more videos just like this. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in another one.